getting into Johnson's Shut-ins State Park, and this is a geological feature that is called a shut-in, which means that the water is coming through a narrow gorge, kind of. Excuse me. I think it wears away the softer materials around the rhyolite, and that creates these deep gorges. Whoa. It's just a little water. We should be okay. Typical of Missouri. Well, we're at one of the first places that you can kind of take a look at the shut-ins. And there's a lot of scree from the hills. And then you can see this rhyolite, which is fairly unyielding, is what shuts in the water. And the water, like the sign says, erodes the sedimentary stuff, and the hard stuff is unrelenting. So that's what happens. This is pretty cool. And you can see that this stuff has a crystalline nature. It's got like lines through it that are where it's easily cleft or cleaved. Yeah, this is quite a planking system here. Pretty solid, very nice. And the nice thing I'll remind you is that I think all of the state parks in Missouri are free to anyone that comes in. So there's no fee, and they're just beautifully kept and maintained. People here really care. So we'll get them to another exciting area and show you.
And she's little.
Yeah. So these are some other formations that further shut in the river as it flows through here. Holy mackerel. This must be quite a rush when it's going hard. Today the water levels are very low. Yeah, I think one of these kids is stuck. Yep, she wants her daddy. There he goes. Good man. Yeah, this is very beautiful. Folks just sitting down in the water, getting cool. Where do we see her? Yeah, there she is. Yeah. Then over here, it opens up a little more. Wow. Some waterfalls down there. Very nice.
Guess what? He's looking at rocks.
Yeah, we're gonna wet these rocks. This is what I found down in the water. I think Linda took a couple short movies of me down there. It's very slippery. They recommend rubber water shoes. But if you look real close, you can see that this is agate. It's got all the striations in it. So this is all silicified, broken up pretty good. This is some calcite that's got a few other minerals in it. So there's like green streaks and brown. So there's some elements in there. This is a Druze quartz. It's all worn down. But again, it's agate. You can see all the agatizing, all the striations in the rock itself. So this is very consistent with Missouri agate. That's also Druze quartz on top. Little mounds of it, all worn down. This is some rhyolite. It's very structurally hard and colorful. So the red on one side, some of the lighter stuff on the other side, but this is tough stuff, and that's why it's caused the shut-ins. This again is a piece of stromatolite that's just broken down. But the stromatolite really has a whole lot of potential for this agatizing, or agate. And this is another piece of what looks like flint, and the very dark lines are probably manganese. Very typical of this area. This is rhyolite, and this is a lot. This is what it looks like almost up north on the beaches. And here you can see, again, it's got the banding in there of more agate. So it's all over the place, and this is just a few minutes down in the water. So if you really like agates, you can find them in this, what river is this? The Black River?
I think so.
Something like that, yeah. So it is Johnson's Shut-ins State Park in Missouri.